What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and today we talking week 16 of the NFL season. And I got a little something to say about what they had to say about my guy going to an HBCU next on Yeah, I Said It Sports. Subscribe, motherfucker. Subscribe. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and I got my guys with me. What up, y'all? Not much. Y'all know how we do it. We got to go over what we did last week, even though we are recording this on Tuesday. I know I put that into my at the bottom of the video of last week. We record every Tuesday. We do not know what's going on. So shit started happening on Wednesday. We don't know. We already said what we had to say. All right. That's one. Two, there are two games currently going on as we speak. So these numbers will change. Am I going to change it in the video? Possibly so. So what we did last week, in last place, with 7 games picked correctly so far, is my man Sean. Then we have, with 8 games picked correctly, me. Then with 9 games picked correctly, we have Blair, who thought he was in last. Then we have, with 10 games picked correctly, we have Darius. And right now, currently sitting at number 1, we have Brianna with 11 games picked correctly.
Dang, 11.
I have not done the overall totals yet, but that's only because the week ain't done. But moving on. First game of week 16, we have Thursday night. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the Tennessee Titans. And because my man Darius is leading before everybody on the scoreboard who's on the call right now, go ahead, my brother. Take it away. Who you got?
Who playing again?
It's the Tennessee Titans. San Francisco is at Tennessee.
Okay.
On Thursday.
First off, shouts out to Tennessee for that dub that you gave me past week, keeping the Steeler Nation rolling.
Only because he's a homer, huh?
It be like that. Tennessee might be in some trouble, man. I mean, the workhorse is gone. Julio is washed, bro. You heard it here first. I love him too, but Julio is washed, bro. It's over with.
Ooh.
He need to go ahead and retire, man.
Oh.
It's done. He ain't got nothing to prove. He's still gonna be one of the greatest to ever do it. But
Said you heard it here first. He gave you the exclusive. Yeah, I said it. Timeout. Yeah. Julio washed.
Hey, you know me. I call him like I see him, dog.
Julio is washed.
And 49ers got a hell of a coach, bro. Like, I feel like this dude be coaching his ass off. I'm going to go with San Francisco on this one. I think it's going to be a pretty good game. Let's go 24-20.
Who you got, Blair?
I'm gonna go Tennessee, man. I'm gonna see what Tennessee got. Why not? They're playing in Tennessee. Hopefully, it's marginally cold. Maybe that'll help them out. I don't know. Great last week, but Pittsburgh ain't bad. They're just hurt. So it's not they're bad. He's hurt.
To be honest, my quarterback is and my offense is trash. What you talking about?
Yeah, those dudes are not great. But those, okay.
There's a quarterback issue.
But their defense is good. They still have good defense. So Tennessee seems to struggle with good defensive teams. Like they just I don't know what that is, but I don't know if San Francisco is an elite defense. They're probably decent, but I don't know if they're elite. I think Tennessee might have a chance. I'll go Tennessee 17, San Francisco 14.
I like that.
This is a tough one for me, man. Y'all split it down the middle. I picked Tennessee last week. I thought they was gonna do it. They lost to the Steelers, who I don't believe at this point in time is one of the top teams in the league. I just don't believe that because for rightful reasons. I mean, Big Ben, man. I mean, he's looking.
Because we ain't the top, but we ain't at the bottom.
This is true.
Right.
This is true. But Tennessee has beaten a lot of the top teams. San Francisco keep hanging in there, man. They keep hanging in there. They keep throwing body blows at people, and eventually they eking out wins. They beat Cincinnati in Cincinnati, in overtime. Man, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go Tennessee. I really wanted to go San Francisco here, but I'm gonna go Tennessee because I just feel like they're gonna find a way to win this game here. I think these are two evenly matched teams as far as coaching is concerned. They're two very good teams. I'm gonna just roll with Tennessee. Sean, who you rolling with, bro?
I'm rolling with San Fran, man. Nothing to talk about.
Moving on. Saturday, it is the Cleveland Browns at the Green Bay Packers. Coming off a win at Baltimore. Darius, where you going with it, bro?
Green Bay is smoking the AFC North pack right now, dog. It don't matter who play for Cleveland. I don't even know who gonna play quarterback. Who played quarterback for them this past? Who was it?
Mullins? I think.
Mullins?
Yeah.
Something like
Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, he didn't play any worse than Baker Mayfield.
And that's the problem. That is the problem. I don't think that Cleveland understands that you are a running football team. I think they understand that Nick Chubb is probably their best player on offense, but I don't think they respect the fact that your offense needs to run through this guy for y'all to be successful. Baker Mayfield is a play action type of quarterback. He needs that. And they always, at some point in the game, they just try to put it in his hands, bro. And I don't understand it. And I think they're going to do that this week. And I think it's going to get them smoked, dog. So I got 28-10 Green Bay.
Blair?
I don't know, man. I just assume Green Bay is going to win the game because it's Green Bay. And I believe in Green Bay more than I believe in Cleveland. Cleveland's new to winning, so they don't necessarily have the formula down yet. I don't know if they have a culture of winning yet, like they haven't built into what they should for dudes to consistently understand what it takes to win the game. Aaron looked good last week, so I'm going to go Green Bay. If they get it going, it'll probably be crazy. They could do it quick. Green Bay 31. Cleveland 24.
No, it's
not a division.
I do think Baker comes back this game, but I also don't believe in Cleveland right now. They don't know how to scheme their players open, it seems like sometimes. And then a lot of the times when they should be running the ball, they're throwing the ball because they trying to outsmart themselves. I don't believe in Cleveland right now. I do think they're going to play better. I believe in their defense. Their defense can do some things, but I think Aaron Rodgers is playing on an MVP level right now, and I think they pretty much handle Green Bay. They pretty much handle Cleveland by 14. I say 28-17. Okay. Sean, who you got, bro?
Man, I got Green Bay. And to add to that, since I've been watching football seriously since, I want to say 87, 88, them Brownies shitty. I had a little hope in these boys just from their resume of the last year. But as we see, since OBJ been gone, they can't get rid of that motherfucker in the air at all. And I do like both of their tight ends. I do like that. I understand about the COVID injuries and things like that. But what team not going through that stuff? You know what I'm saying? So that's neither here nor there. It's either you got a bum ass quarterback or there's something going on because in the last 5-6 years you done had 3 head coaches. You know what I'm saying? They say that y'all front office is solid with the new GM and everything like that. You got an owner that's really behind guys. I mean, what's the problem? Is it just like y'all saying off of tradition with Green Bay? Are y'all just sticking to the tradition of being shitty? You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that they relevant. You know what I'm saying? They are Ohio team. I'm a Buckeye myself, but man, 30 plus years y'all been garbage. I think y'all gonna remain garbage. And I don't like to get a trash can, so I ain't going with the dumpster fire. So I can't rock.
That's how he feel about whoever Browns them is. Whoever
you really feel.
I don't know none of y'all, but if you a Browns fan, hey, it's over with.
I know one of them. Derek, you see him talking the shit. What happened, man? He's disappointed. Moving on. The next game. This one is going to be interesting. We have the Indianapolis Colts at the Arizona Cardinals. Darius, what you going to do, my brother?
Arizona on the skid. I got Indianapolis 24-17.
Ooh, okay. Blair?
I don't know, man. God said
loaded it quick, too.
Super Bowl contender.
Jonathan Taylor for MVP.
According to everybody. I don't know. Arizona better get it together. Otherwise, they're gonna be in trouble. I never thought they were Super Bowl contenders, but y'all did. Darius jumped off that boat so quick.
I didn't say that they wasn't a contender. I just feel like, bruh.
But you had them in your top 3 teams at one point.
I do. Bro. I still in the NFC, I still got them in the top 3.
They just on a skid and you gonna get off right now. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say they gotta write that ship this week, otherwise it's a problem. So I'm gonna go Arizona. In Arizona. Oh no, are they the ones that suck at the house?
Yes.
They are.
Yes. They just lost their first road game of the season. They like 7-1 on the road. They 3-3 at the house.
They're going to have to write that ship to play at the house, man. I don't know if I still don't believe in Carson Wentz, but I'm going to have to say Arizona. I know it ain't him, it's Taylor, but still, bro. I'm going to say Arizona, and I'm going to hope they don't look terrible. And I'm going to go Arizona 35, Indianapolis 17.
Hey, I told y'all about them Colts last week. I told y'all now.
I say it's going to get away from them. It's going to get away from them early, and they're going to have to rely on Carson Wentz. They ain't going to be able to run the ball, and they're going to be in trouble. That's what I'm going to shoot for.
He didn't even have a lot of balls to throw, and he was still garbage as fuck.
But if he does, I don't believe he the dude that's going to drag you through when it's a blowout game and they need 3 scores. You can't run the ball. Like, I just don't believe in him. So I'm going to say Arizona gets out. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed.
So
what are you doing, Chris?
Jonathan Taylor is right now, really, he playing the best football in the National Football League.
Bro, that man need to be MVP, dog, right now. Right now.
Unless they have
Wow.
the best record. If they don't have the best record in the league, he ain't getting in.
Nah, bro. Nah.
They don't gotta have the best record. What he doing
No,
is crazy.
they don't.
He
I
playing
will
the
agree.
best,
They
though.
don't. They ain't giving it to him, bro. Right now, he
I see what you're saying.
When AP won it, them boys didn't have the best record though.
no, but he set like some season record or something at the time. Like he set some record when he
He rushed for 2,000.
dude, you get 2 bands, they might give it to you. Henry got two bands last year, they didn't give it to him.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. That's true. And he ran his team to the playoffs, and I feel like Jonathan Taylor is running his team. Where would they be without Jonathan Taylor, bro? They would be
Very, very much worse.
got
You're
it. 1,800 yards he's accounting for. So, do I think he still is going to get that off? Yes, I think it's possible. Because I don't think Arizona's run defense is that great right now. Just like all teams, everybody's got to go through the COVID thing, the little COVID outbreak or whatever y'all got going on. So the game is going to come down to is, can Indy keep it close enough for them to run the ball? Are Arizona going to take advantage of the field position that they'll possibly get because Indianapolis goes 3 and out, or they only get 1 first down and then they're out of there and they get the ball back? Because they're at home, I'm going to say they're going to eat this one out, and they're going to get this win. And I'm going to say that it's going to be 34-31 Arizona. But I definitely wanted to pick Indianapolis. I can't lie. I was real.
Y'all think they putting up that many points without D-Hop, bro?
You know what? I just forgot about that. That is true, but I still think they're gonna be able to. They're gonna figure it out. They're gonna figure it out.
I don't know, man, but they're gonna have to.
I think they're gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna make
they're gonna eat this one out.
If they lose this week, they're gonna be in trouble just overall. Like overall.
Yeah. Sean, who you got in this one, bro?
Man, I'm gonna go with Arizona. I feel what everybody's saying. I really was. They just seem like a complete team. Yeah, we can throw our stones and tomatoes at Carson Wentz, man, but at the end of the day, we ain't even got to put the ball in his hands to win the game. So he can actually play the Baker Mayfield role and keep everything smooth and, you know what I'm saying, just operate the game how it's supposed to be played, and don't have to really go deep ball for real, and just hand that joint off and do a couple screens and wheel routes and win that bitch. But, man, I really want to go with them. I think they will win their division. But I'm going to go with the Cardinals on this one.
Next game. Starting off the Sunday games, we have the surprising Detroit Lions at the Atlanta Falcons, bro. So, I mean, we could address that. You know, Blair didn't even give him a shot. Didn't even want to hear the rest of me announcing who they was playing. He was saying the other team was going to win, and they lost, and lost bad. Bad. Beat Arizona bad. Woo! Put up that.
Obsession.
So, Darius, you think Detroit going to, keep this train rolling and be like, hey, pop off win number 3 on the season?
I don't know, but I know I ain't ashamed that time with them boys no more, because niggas done lost.
That's true.
So when I think about both of these teams, I only think about negative things. I don't see where nobody has like an advantage this way or advantage that way. I don't know. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. I don't know. Let's just say Atlanta is going to bring their pride. And I'm going to go with the Atlanta Falcons in the Dookie Bowl.
It's the Dookie Bowl, bro.
Yes.
So Blair, who you got, man? Since we in the toilet now, apparently.
Son called it the Dookie Bowl. I don't know, man. Atlanta's not that great, but it is in Atlanta. So,
Hey, Blair, that's that itch to pick Detroit right there.
Oh, here we go. What's he gonna do? First time this season.
I don't want to, and I'm
Let's
thinking
go.
about doing it, but I don't want to. Like, I don't think Detroit gets two back to
Make up the crowd, Blair. Make up the
back.
crowd.
But somebody got to win that game.
Go ahead and pick Detroit, man. You
Do
got
it,
it.
man.
They're not in Detroit, bro, but they both dome teams, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I'll pick Detroit.
Oh! All right, I'm going to Atlanta. Sean, who you got?
Finally.
And I go Atlanta.
I know, I just went. I said I'm going to Atlanta.
I'm going to Atlanta too.
Leave Blair out there by himself. I'm sorry, man.
That's the only game of the Lions that I don't care if y'all pick. I don't care if you pick Detroit, bro. Like, I shouldn't pick them either. But they playing Atlanta, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think Atlanta's that great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Atlanta is not that great. I definitely can see them definitely winning this game because Detroit has been in pretty much every game they played this year. But I think I like Atlanta because Atlanta at home. But moving on, this is one of the best games on the schedule so far. It is the Baltimore Ravens at the Cincinnati Bengals. Now, this, I feel like this one right here might knock out the other person from the division. Well, possibly. If the Ravens lose, it's over for them. Ain't no way they're going to be able to come back and do that and win the division. If the Bengals lose, they got an outside chance because we beat them the first time. But who you got going on in this one, man?
I really don't know, bruh. Because even with all the injuries, I feel like Baltimore, hey, I know this team, bruh. They pride is going to come to the front, man. Like, them boys ain't laying down for nobody. I think Lamar Jackson is probably going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
But, and I hate to say this about either of these teams, really, because both of them fucking suck. But, but I think Cincinnati gonna win this thing, man. The offense that they run is just bad for what the Ravens are missing, which is now a lot of their secondary. So I think Cincinnati is gonna win, probably convincingly. So let's go 31-20, Cincinnati.
Blair?
Is Lamar back?
Lamar will be back, I believe.
He'll be back.
The no corners thing hurts, man, but Baltimore tends to make it work at some point because they're a well-coached team. Their problem is that last play, last like 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, I don't know. They didn't look that great against the Broncos.
We did not.
Like, they barely pulled that one out.
We did not.
This is a division game, so it might not be as bad. I don't know. I feel like this one is going to come down to experience of the players. I have slight more faith in Baltimore, unfortunately, than I do in Cincinnati, because Cincinnati hasn't shown me enough to say believe in them overall for a season. So, Baltimore. In a close game, 24-21.
All I'm going to say is, whatever happens, don't let me sneak back. If Cincinnati lose, don't let me sneak back, dog, because I'm going to be talking that shit.
I know you will. You know you will, Derek. I like Cincinnati, of course, everybody. I
Oh,
mean,
this dude put on some glasses.
Oh, here
No.
we go.
That's
them
why I
glasses
shoot
been on.
Cincinnati down. Chris just makes me say negative things.
Well, all them glasses was these other 2 seasons.
I just got these. That's why
Shamefully hiding.
I've been wearing them. No, in
Shamefully.
all seriousness, I really do like Cincinnati in this game. Them being down so many corners when they wasn't in the first game, and we passed for so many yards, God only knows. And now they even got Marlon Humphrey to guard my man's. I mean, what can they do? What can they do?
You're gonna find out.
We were sitting there watching the Green Bay game, Darius. They're like, hey man, he about to get this guy on the first move. He hit, boop, he was open, touchdown. It was crazy, bro. And they was double teaming him.
I told Chris the route this dude was gonna run.
Leverage, yeah.
I told him the route he was gonna run. I said, man, that corner supposed to have outside leverage.
Outside leverage.
Man, I said he gonna fake that option inside and go straight to the pylon. This nigga hiked the ball and did exactly that. How do you bite, man? You got help to the inside. How do you bite on this?
That dude is not
I'm
a
gonna tell you how.
squad guy.
I'm gonna tell you how.
They just signed him up, I think.
I'm gonna say that's exactly how. He's number 7 on the depth chart. Everybody else is better. That's how. These dudes is double teaming Devontae Adams. Didn't matter. So now you got 3 receivers coming in at these people. What the hell are they gonna do? Now, we gotta talk about my man going for the 2-point conversions every time, man. I mean, come on. My man's. I see what you're trying to do. You tried to end the game. There was still, how many seconds left? Like 35, 40 some odd seconds left. We've already, you said 40, right?
Something like that.
We've seen Aaron Rodgers drive his team down, especially against that defense, because he was really doing whatever he wanted to do out there. Drive the team down in like 25 seconds, kick field goal, win the game. We've seen this. So your 2-point conversion really wouldn't have meant nothing. Just kick the field goal. Possibly you stop them and go to overtime. But I feel it. You said it was your gut. You asked the players.
Look, yes, I seen the video. He asked them multiple times, man, what y'all want to do? He asked them before they scored. Hey, if we score, what do you want to do? Hey,
everybody said 2.
Hey, we going for 2. He said, bro, we can get it in the overtime. No. Hey, let's win it now, coach. Let's win it now. And that's what they supposed to say, man. I can't even be mad.
I'm not mad. I'm just saying. You could have shot
0-2, though.
Could have kicked that field goal. And all your analytics are saying that y'all not good on 2-point conversions.
Well, it's like 2 for 9.
2 for 9.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. 2 for 8, 2 for 9, something like that.
No, it's 2 for 9. They came in 2 for 7.
Yeah. So they're 2 for 9. So he's gonna have to start going a little bit old school sometimes. I feel what he's doing though, because I like the fact that you're asking your players, but what they supposed to say? Hell yeah, we're gonna get this little 2 measly yards to get this 2-point conversion in.
Yeah.
I ain't been doing. So I don't think it's going to come down to that. I do think that Lamar and them are going to play better than what they played us first time. What they scored the first time, like 14 or something like that. I don't remember. But I think they're going to score 21. But I think the Bengals are going to score like 35 because we have too many receivers, too many weapons. Hopefully Joe Mixon plays because I know he got a little dinged up with the knee injury at the end. So, but trying to know where you're going, man. What you thinking about the Scott?
I mean, like I said, man, this is a tight one. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout like what you saying because it is a late divisional game, man. And we have a lot of injuries out there. We got some possibilities, like some people that's thinking they're gonna come back or whatnot. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, bro. I think it's actually gonna be closer. I'm gonna have to go with the home team, but I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of scary, man, because they need this game as much as we do. As far as last week's game, I think it was just a nice gridiron, Iron Man football game. I mean, you're not going to throw up 30 points or 300 yards every single game. So I think Joe Burrow did decent. But, I mean, I was more disappointed in Chase. I think he only had one receiving yard for 3 yards. Yeah. I do think teams are trying to basically either cover to his ass or just bump him a little bit because he lighting the ass for real. But that's still no excuse. If he's trying to be a superstar, he got a dog. Most of these they double team regardless. You know what I'm saying? So you got a ball. You got to give me more than yards, bro. At least if to have 50 yards or 60 yards every game. Like, you know, some games he'll have 150 yards, then you gonna come back with a 3 ball? Nah, bro. That ain't superstar status to me yet. But back on track. I do think we're going to win. I think it's going to be a close game. I want to say 24-21.
I'm going with y'all, but I need Baltimore to win because I play them one more time. And if I can beat them 2 times and beat the Chiefs, if these fellas don't play because of COVID, it's going to get interesting in that AFC North. Well, I'm trying to tell you.
It is going to get interesting. Moving on. Next game. We have the Los Angeles Rams at the Minnesota Vikings. Here's where you're going with my brother.
It's a trap game for the Rams. I can tell you that.
Good old Minnesota.
I think that the Rams have righted their ship. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go through what you got to go through. You ain't going to be perfect. You only have one almost perfect team, at least in the modern era right now, excluding Don Shula's Dolphins. But I think the Rams done righted their ship. I still think Minnesota is the team that we be saying they are, which Minnesota is going to show up today. And then even like when they played us, which Minnesota is going to show up this half. In one half, it looks like they're about to score 30 next half. They look like who we was looking like. So I'm going the Rams. I think OBJ going to score another touchdown. Because my dude is feeling good now. I feel like they figured out how they going to implement him in their system, being an outside receiver. It's not affecting Cooper Kupp at all. This dude is still balling. And I don't think that slowed down. And them boys got Ramsey back. So that's the matchup that I'm waiting to see, though. Ramsey versus Justin Jefferson. I think it's going to be very entertaining. But Justin Jefferson and the Vikings are going to lose 31-17.
All right. Blair?
It would be nice for Mighty Ice to go in there and get something. Matthew Stafford to go get a dub in Minnesota. So I'm going to go with LA. I feel like they're a better team anyway. So here's hoping they pull it out and they get it rolling early. And it's 31-18.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to go LA on this one, too. I do think it's going to be a little bit closer than a lot of people think. Because the Vikings are at home and they're a very scary team at home. But I think there's one of those weeks where LA comes to show up. Currently, right now, they are tied 3-3 with the Seahawks. So, but I do think they end up pulling this game out in a close one. So, only because they're playing tonight. So I say it's definitely like 27-24. Sean, what say you, my brother? Who you got?
Tie. Oh,
You got
no. A tie. I'm going to say it. A tie. I go ahead and lose
That's
this.
a tie.
I don't know who
Hey.
gonna put, but hopefully a tie.
All right.
Bro, if them boys tie, Sean should automatically go to like second place. There ain't no way he predicted that. It's like no way he predicted this.
Factual. Moving on. Next game. It's gonna be a pretty good game too. We have the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. Darius, where you going with it, man? There's a lot of things we could say about this, but hey, how you feeling, man? What's gonna happen?
I'm feeling like this was gonna be a split. And New England won the first one under some very strenuous circumstances, barring 50-yard wins again. I'm gonna go with Buffalo because I think these teams is gonna split just because both of these teams are good. I still think right now I probably do believe in the Patriots a little more than I believe in Buffalo. So I tip my head off to Blair for that. I definitely think Buffalo gonna take this one. I think it's gonna be a good game. 28-20.
All right.
That's a good number.
Blair?
So I guess I'm gonna go with New England, of course.
Of course.
New England.
For the sweep. For the sweep, man. They gonna sweep, bro.
But before I get Tom Brady used to be there, they used to do it regularly. But that's still an organizational thing, and Bill Belichick is still there. So the Bills gonna have to stop the run at least to even hold them down. They got smoked on the run, and they knew it was coming.
Facts.
So if they can't stop the run, they're in trouble. But do I think just straight up that they can't beat them unless it's some extreme circumstance? No. I don't think that, the win was just a factor of the game. That was the game plan that needed to be played. I feel like another game plan will happen because Bill Belichick adjusts very well week to week. He adjusts to what the team can do. So it'll be under the conditions of whatever the game will be played in. So I got to go New England. I don't know if it'll be some crazy high scoring game. I'll go New England 21, Buffalo 17.
I'm gonna go Buffalo again. I went Buffalo with them last time.
Oh, yeah, see.
But who could have predicted those conditions? But I like Buffalo in this one. I don't think that they're gonna get a sweep. I feel like this is gonna be a little bit of a pride thing, and they'll win a close one. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be about 10 points. I think Buffalo's gonna be able to put their full offense on display against them this time. So I feel like they'll win by at least, I say 7 or 10 points. It's gonna be a close game though. Sean, what you got, man?
Man, I had faith in Buffalo. Well, I say Buffalo, Indianapolis was a few of those teams at the beginning of the season. I ain't too quick to jump off the bandwagon with these boys, man. They got something there. I ain't gonna say it's special, but I'm saying it's just something that make me want to root for them. Like they've been the underdog since Thurman Thomas and Jim boys. You feel me? Like I hate New England just because they win everything. It's like that big brother, Chris. Chris, that always win and shit.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Man, them boys just win all the fucking time. And I know I sound like a fucking hater, but I'm going.
You do. You absolutely do.
But he going Buffalo. What you saying?
Know it. You know you hating just because you can't think of another thing to do. And you just rather hate than be like, yeah, that was good. So you make your choice, and I'm cool with that. I am okay with that. You know what you been, totally fine with me.
Yeah, I just hate seeing these niggas win all the damn time.
Bill Belichick will retire eventually, and then you might have a chance.
I'll root for y'all. It's
cool, man. It's cool. They do win all the time, so it's only fitting that we go to two teams that don't win at all the time. So we have back into the toilet bowl we go, the Jacksonville Jaguars at the New York Jets. Darius, who you got?
You said the Jaguars and the Jets.
You heard me. I said we in the toilet bowl. Well, we might be in the sewer already with this one, but go ahead.
My bad. This is the Super Dookie Bowl. I really don't know in this game. Jaguars and the Jets. Oh my God. Leave a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know. I really don't know.
That's what I said. Hey man, just go with your first thought, man.
Man, my first thought, I feel like it's bad, but then the thought after that is bad too.
Of course.
Let's go. It's at the Jets, right?
Yep.
Man, that shit don't matter. Let's go, Trevor Lawrence. Let's go. Jaguar dub.
Nobody cares about the score.
13-6.
Who you got, Blair?
No, I'm done. I said it already.
You said the Jets?
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm on the Jets.
I'm with Jets. Nobody cares about
I'm going to Jets. I'm with you. Because it's in
I think the Jags are throw it bowl mode.
Yeah.
Lions
Don't know
coming up.
about
Beat
playing
Chicago.
no
They're gonna
cold
give
weather.
the first pick to the Jags now.
Yeah.
Lions had it until
They
they won that
definitely gonna
game.
go ahead and lose for that. For sure. Who you got, Sean?
Man, every time I pick the Jets, man.
This is why he's in last, because he be kicking the Jets. Oh, the Jets, yeah, they're gonna do something.
It's like them dudes got
You don't
tons of
pick them that much.
wide. Only real weakness I see is that wide receiver, man. Their quarterback, he kind of suspect, and I do think they need to reevaluate that. Probably bringing him back over the summer, but I just think like, man, fucking Jaguars so damn shook up. Now I do see them as mark my words. Next year they will be a playoff team.
Who?
They will be a playoff team.
Who?
The Jaguars.
Name that whole organization again.
Go to the playoffs, dog. Save this, Chris. Save this,
Tell
bro.
him, Sean. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, I fucking said it.
This is
All
our
right.
first person to take acid on this show. We don't know why he just popped that acid. I think he is on a bad trip. I know you did not just say that the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to the playoffs next year.
Hey, that's how that man feel, bro.
I'm on with Jacksonville.
Why do you like the Jags so much? Why are you so high on the Jags, Sean?
You know what? This is what I think, man. Because defensively, they solid. Can I get a thumbs up with that one?
What you say?
Defensively, they solid.
Yeah, they solid.
I like their defense.
Okay. You got a quarterback that has the potential to be a future star. All right.
That's what they say.
You got some nice wide receivers. What's the boy named? Chalk or Sharp, whatever the fuck it is.
DJ Sharp.
Yeah.
The dog,
So
you get you a ground and pound running back and a fucking real fucking head coach, not knocking Urban, but at the end of the day, it's a sunny.
Knock this nigga.
I was thinking, but it's a sunny place. Weather's fine. You get you a nice head coach that know what the fuck you doing. Not none of these inexperienced guys. No more college coaches. And shit, they could turn that bitch around next year. And I'm saying, and this boy just had a 10 increase on his game. But I don't like Trevor Lawrence all like that. I've been telling y'all that. Him as a top 8 to 10 quarterback next year.
So Trevor Lawrence is going to break the top 10, but you don't even have the coach that's going to coach him to get him to break the top. Like, I don't know how you think, because like, all right, bro, I could understand. Like, I could really get some of your points, but you like these dudes going to the playoffs, and we don't even know who the coach of the team gonna be. Like, You know
Hey,
why?
you
There's
feel
only
like them
like
boys can get a
3 or
7
4
seed,
coaches
dog?
in the league that you know
Yeah.
every year, because those are the dudes that can actually coach. That's why it be turnover all the time. Most of these dudes don't know what they're doing. They figure it out after they hire them. Like, what great coach wants to go to Jacksonville? It's gonna be other positions are gonna come open that look better than Jacksonville. Unless they're gonna
Hey,
we're gonna give a first-time coach to this dude again and see if he can work
I
his magic.
think
It ain't that
I
many
think they could
quarterback
probably.
guru coaches in the league.
I don't think they necessarily need a quarterback guru though. I think they just need a nice seasoned coach. Somebody will take it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If they get a nice seasoned coach, not no rookie, I'm talking about somebody that got some playoff experience, they can turn that program around, man.
Who?
What? I'll get back to you on that note. I think of a coach.
Like, I'm gonna need like a name, some whispers or something. Like, they're not even coached
Yeah,
right now.
they're not gonna do it, but they can definitely use a Marvin Lewis. He has playoff experience. You know he can coach defense. You know he can take his team to the playoffs. You know he has experience taking terrible organizations to the playoffs consistently. So
Yeah.
now, if he's winning those games, that's another story. But
yeah, he'll get you to the playoffs. Yeah, he'll get you to the playoffs.
But hey, it's a start in the right direction. That's all I'm saying. He's better than most of these coaches that's in the league right now. That's all I'm saying. So
some reason they just don't like Marvin Lewis.
Hey,
no, I like Marvin Lewis. I like Marvin Lewis. My thing is he just could never get us over that hump. That was my thing. And they did give him chance after chance after chance. And I do want to see my brothers as head coaches. But when you really evaluate the whole situation, more of a defensive coordinator than anything. If you look at that tenure of the playoffs, we was always like top 10 in defense. The offense, like I said, Andy Dalton was just a regular game time player. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't gonna win it. Ain't gonna.
How many years did he actually have a real franchise quarterback? I don't want to get into this. We have the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. This is not any better.
We have who? The New York Giants at who?
The Eagles.
The Philadelphia Eagles.
Well,
it's definitely better
Daniel
than that last
Jones
game.
has been shut down for the year. So
who's been shut down for the year?
Daniel Jones. With a neck injury, bro.
Mm-hmm. So it's over, Giants fans. Zach, I'm sorry, but your team is doo-doo. They gonna lose. Let's go 21-3.
Yeah, I think Philly's better. So I'm gonna have to go Philly. I'm gonna go Philly, 17-10.
I tend to agree with both of you fellas. I'm going Philly. Ain't nothing else I gotta say. Sean?
Going Philly.
Moving on. Next game. This is going to be a relatively easy game for Mr. Brady, I guess. It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Carolina Panthers. Darius?
Chris Godwin out for the year. Leonard Fournette has been shut down for the regular season.
AB coming back though.
AB coming back, and they still want to get Tom Brady his MVP. They thought about more than anybody in the league.
Big upset. I'm taking Carolina.
Ooh, okay.
Not happening. Oh, let you get your score out.
Big upset. I'm going Carolina. 14-13.
Oh, that is a very big upset. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're going Tampa Bay 28, Carolina's 10.
Yeah, I'm going Tampa Bay. It's a bounce back week. I am not one of those people who excuses other people's behavior because they've been successful. I agree with Shannon Sharp. Him yelling at the defensive coordinator and people ain't gonna say nothing about it. I think that's bullshit. Imagine if that was Cam Newton yelling at one of Tom Brady's coaches. Yeah, everybody be talking about that right about now. So But I still think they're gonna dominate the Carolina Panthers. It's very easy.
What happened?
It's gonna be easy. Tampa Bay. But yeah. Who you got, Sean?
Man, y'all know I've been rolling with Carolina the whole time, man, but Cam just don't seem the same back at home, bro.
You were screaming Cam. He seemed like Cam before he left. He seems exactly the same.
This ain't the MVP Cam. This ain't even man.
The MVP Cam ain't been here since 2015.
Bruh,
Thanks.
I mean, have a little bit of yourself, man. He just making fuck up after fuck up moves, bro.
I don't understand. That's what Cam Newton has done all this time.
I believe Cam. I mean, I want to see him successful, bro. That's my thing. I want to see him successful. I do a lot of defensive pieces that Carolina do have in Burns and them. But shit, I just don't think they can them boys. I don't give a fuck where it's at. It could be in motherfucking Charlotte, motherfucking Rock Hill, anywhere in the motherfucking Carolinas. Them boys gonna get smacked by these niggas. So I'm going with Tampa Bay.
Yeah, this is an easy pick. Moving on.
I called the upset, but and just for context, Cam Newton's last 12 games with Carolina, he is 0-12.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, like, you seem broken by it. I'm like, if you an actual Panther fan, you should know Cam ain't been good since he won that MVP.
Say all that.
What you mean? That's why you keep believing in Cam, bro. Like, I understand you want to see Cam be successful. I want to see him be successful too. But being honest and realistic about what you see is also a thing that you should do to kind of temper those expectations, bro. Cam has not shown you something that should make you think Cam is going to run for 75 yards and throw for 275. That's not what Cam does. That's what you thought Cam did at first. It's not what Cam does.
I think he still got some gas in the tank, bro.
He does still have some gas in the tank. But he's not going to be a winning quarterback.
Ooh.
Yeah, he motherfucking said.
I think they got a lot. I think they got a lot more problems in Carolina besides Cam Newton, though.
Yeah. Moving on. Next game. We have the LA Chargers at the Houston Texans. I'm gonna just put it like this. Is anybody picking an upset for the Houston Texans today?
Ooh.
I wanted to, but I picked my upset against the Bucks, so no.
Moving on. We're all on LA. Go, Bolts, go. Moving on. The next game we have is the Chicago Bears at the Seattle Seahawks. Now, this one is a little bit more interesting. Darius, where you going with this one now, man? They playing the Rams pretty tough. It's 10-10 right now.
I don't like neither one of these teams, but in this particular game, I'm going to go with the savvy veteran, so I'm going to take Seattle.
Look at him. That's what's up.
I feel that.
I'm going to go 17-7, Seattle.
Okay.
I feel like Seattle is moving in the right direction. I'm much less confident in Bears than I am Seattle. They looked pretty bad yesterday, so I'm gonna go Seattle in the 12th man. 24-10.
Okay. I'm gonna go Chicago.
Really?
Upset pick of the week, I guess. This ain't good.
Is it really upset?
I'm just going Chicago. I have no business. It was really like a flip of the coin pick. I'm going Chicago. Sean, where you going?
Who was playing against Chicago and who?
Seattle.
Oh yeah. Man, this is a even battle for me, man. Russ the same way. That's my guy. I like Russ. You know what I'm saying? It's just I ain't gonna say it's hard to bet against him. I just want to be successful. But as a betting man, I would have to go with him. But just since I'm already in the fucking dump, I'm gonna go ahead and go with Chicago. Fuck it.
Dang.
Man, you made me think I should really change my pick.
Now, Sean make you want to change your pick. No, I can't.
I'm gonna stick beside him. No, I'm gonna stick beside him. I think they're gonna bounce back. I think
We're brothers.
We're happy and we're singing and we're colored.
Yes.
Give me a high five, cut and print. Next game, the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Chickadee Chiefs.
COVID has rocked the Chiefs this week. Darius, we know you're going Pittsburgh. Why are you guys going to win?
We're going to win because these niggas got COVID. That's why we going to win. Barring that these dudes don't come back, I think it's going to be a good, pretty, solid little game. And somehow Mike Tomlin going to coach these dudes into an upset. I don't know which half is going to be the good half this week. It's looking like it's trending to we're being a second half team. So I'm going to go 17-7 in the first half, and then we end up winning 28-24.
Okay.
Oh, he really made up the first half, second half game. Okay.
Hey, because we two different teams.
I'm going to have to say Kansas City. Cooper the Cup, yay, that helps. I ain't looked at my money today, y'all. But Cooper the Cup scored a touchdown, so that helps for my fantasy.
Who threw it? Matthew Stafford. Thank you.
Yeah, he did it. I'm going to say the Chiefs, of course. They're playing in Kansas City. No way I picked Pittsburgh. I don't know I haven't seen anything to say these dudes are ruled out for 10 days, which makes me think they're vaccinated. So I'm assuming that they just got to pass the 2 tests. And since they popped them on a Monday and a Tuesday, they got time. And fingers crossed. Yeah, I got to pick Kansas City. Just they seem to be rolling a little bit better right now, at least offensively. But if Tyreek Hill is out, that is going to be a problem. On top of Travis Kelce being out, that's an issue. But right now, I'm gonna make this pick, assuming that they'll play. Now, if Patrick Mahomes goes out on a Friday, I am screwed. But we'll go Kansas City. Kansas City 31, Pittsburgh 20.
All right.
As of today, they have 7 people on the COVID list, 7 players.
Yeah, 7 players.
Oh, that's coming. Maybe Pittsburgh had their wave already.
As of 3 hours ago, they now have 13 players in the protocol. Kansas City does.
Oh, that's just gonna ramp right on up there, huh?
Yep. I'm gonna go. This is kind of tough, man, because the news of the COVID stuff came out today, which was great for us in our picks. Man, Pittsburgh beat Tennessee last week, and it was a shocker. I didn't expect.
So like Pittsburgh COVID news gonna start coming in on Thursday.
Yeah.
We already had a bunch of dudes out for COVID.
Probably.
Not the new COVID.
I'm gonna go KC because I feel like this is where Patrick Mahomes got to be Patrick Mahomes. You know, you're gonna have to figure a way to get this dub. If you're gonna be that dude that we say you're supposed to be, God damn it, you better win this game. God damn it, Patrick, I need you to win this game now. Shoot, I'm trying to get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Don't drink me down, bro. Don't drink me
I'm
down.
gonna say Patrick Mahomes gets it done. I'm gonna say
my homeboy, throw one for me.
I said the Kansas City Chiefs win 24-14. All because
So you have ulterior motives for picking the Kansas City Chiefs this week, Chris?
No. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. It came down to this because the coaches are even. It came down to this. The coaches are even. Kansas City's offense is way better than Pittsburgh's offense.
You said the
defense He's way better than the Chiefs defense, even though they've been playing better. Came down to the quarterbacks. I'm not picking Big Ben over Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, I don't care what the circumstances are at this point in their careers. I'm just not going to do it. So, Sean, who you got, man?
Oh, I can't go for the tie. Oh, man. You know what? Fuck. Yeah. You know, when you crawling, man, you trying to get up out of that motherfucker, sometimes it's just, you just sit down and say, fuck it. Just sit down there. So I'm going to go with Pittsburgh, bro.
All right, now.
Only reason I'm going with them because they surprised me. And I disagree with you that they tied on coaching. Mike Tomlin a beast, bro. That motherfucker, boy, I would love to see that nigga coach some little pee-wee niggas, boy. He'll probably have them niggas tear some shit up. That nigga was the worst dude, look like the star on your team, man. Even as bad as we talk bad about Big Ben, bro, he do just enough to get the dub. So if he just got that little extra juice out of you, like how you use on 2K, get that Gatorade pack, man, he get that extra juice out of you and you get the dub. So I can't say they're the same because that nigga should have won the ring when he had Donovan Mitchell, bro. I mean, not Donovan Mitchell, but McNabb and them. He should have got the ring then. So I can't agree with that because you had some stars on that squad. Don't even talk about when they like busted up the luxury tax with all the corners and all that shit. You had a squad, you should have won a championship. So fuck you, next, Tomlin, and I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
All right. I'll see you next week on that. Next game, we have the Denver Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders. Darius, where you going with this, bro?
I don't know, man. Shout out to the Raiders. They got a crazy last-second field goal victory. They did have the game in control for most of the game, so I do give them that. I don't know, man. Where they at in Las Vegas?
They are in Las Vegas. Denver is now 7-7 with a loss to Cincinnati last week. I don't know the status. I do not know the status of
Teddy B.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Teddy Two Glover.
Because he did go out.
He's in COVID protocol. I mean, he's in concussion protocol. They released him already.
Oh, okay, so
I tell you what.
Oh yeah, he's already out. They put him in protocol. He released him on Monday.
He's out of the hospital because they kept him overnight.
Now he's in concussion protocol.
Okay. Tell you what.
He shouldn't play this week. Like with the way he looked last week, I doubt he plays this week.
There's no way I'm picking Drew Lock. 20-10.
I'll go Vegas. They fight. I like Denver, but unfortunately, they might be at the end of the road with Teddy getting hurt. You know, they started off super bad, and of course, it just feels like Denver always goes about 500 because it's hard to play in Denver. But they ain't in Denver; they're in Vegas. So I'm gonna go Vegas. It'll be a tough game. 20-7, or 20-7.
Yeah, I watched that. Of course, I watched the Denver Cincinnati game. Drew Lock got some talent, man. I'm not gonna lie, he got some arm talent. But he reminds me of Baker Mayfield. He plays desperate, and I don't like that. And when you play desperate, you turn over the ball a lot. And I feel like that's how he played against us. He played desperate. I'm gonna go with the Raiders because Derek Carr has the most drives out of anybody right now. So I'm gonna go with the Raiders, and I'm gonna say Raiders 28-10. John, who you got, bro?
I'm gonna go with the Raiders.
I feel it. Next game, we have the Washington team at the Dallas Cowboys. The Washington team is currently down 17-10 to the Eagles currently, just to let you guys know. Who do you have in this game, my brother?
Dallas has to win this game, so I'm going to pick Dallas.
I feel you.
Do I think they could lose this game? Absolutely. even with the quarterback situation in Washington. I definitely think Dallas could lose this game, but I don't think they will. So let's go Dallas 28, Washington 10.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go Dallas. I feel like, I don't know, Washington don't look good. I'm watching the game right now, like they're down a few players because of COVID. So, but even when they were pretty decent when they played Dallas like a week ago, it just didn't look that great. So I'm gonna go Dallas. It'll probably be high for them. 31. Washington 13.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas 27-7. Sean?
Yep, I'm going Dallas 34-17.
That's fair, man. Moving on. It's just too much for Washington, man. Too much right now. A lot of COVID, a lot of injuries, a lot.
Yep.
They need to get a new owner. Let's just be that. Let's keep it 100 with that too.
They definitely ain't making that dude leave, bro.
Man, that's
Yeah,
not
he gonna have to die.
Yeah, probably so. Because they
He
trying to
left
cover
that-
up for the man. So moving on. For the last and final game of week 16. Man, that came fast. We have the Miami Dolphins at the New Orleans Saints. Darius, who you going with, man?
I don't know. These two teams confuse me. In this last game, this dude Tua had like 157 yards and 2 touchdowns and 2 picks, and they won. I don't know. Saints defense is scary, bro. Like them boys are scary good. They're
Tom
solid,
Brady break the iPad.
but they always, since there's been a team that's gave Tom Brady a lot of trouble since he came to the NFC, is the Saints.
They are well coached, bro, because they have no quarterback, but they are very well coached, and they have pulled out 7 victories. So
Yeah.
that is nuts, man.
Bruh, because Bounty Gate is back, nigga. Them boys is head on. Let's go Saints. Why not? I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think that defense continue to fly around. I think they're gonna give Tua a lot of problems. I'm gonna say Marshawn Lattimore get him one.
That's fair too.
And we're gonna say 24-13.
All right.
I would love it to be the Saints because they're at the house, and I'm like, I want to make it worth it while they beat the Bucks. It just sucks. I don't know. I've never picked Miami that much this year because I ain't sure on Miami. I picked the Saints once. They really let me down. They really let me down when I picked them that one time. I'll pick them. I like their coaching over Miami, so we'll go Saints 17-10. They can't put a lot of points on the board. Like they don't just, but they just make sure you don't.
Yeah. Part of me really wants to pick Miami right here. Because I like Tua, I like what he's doing.
Yeah, I'm about to say you got an infatuation with Tua, man.
I like Tua, man.
dude.
I like Tua. I like Tua. I don't like the disrespect of Tua, but at the same time, this defense is balling. Last week I did not pick them solely because I didn't think they could score enough points. Who the fuck knew that 9 points was going to be enough against Tampa Bay, which I did not see coming. So this game is going to be a real tough game. It's going to be a hard-fought game. I think they get it. They squeak it out, though, because they are currently 7-7. I think they squeak this one out. They'll get the dub. I'm going to say New Orleans wins 23-20. John, who you got, bro?
Man, as much as I want to pick Dolphins, man, I
Yeah, you can climb up that hole, bro.
don't want to go with them, man. It's just Every is again just like the Jets. Every time I pick them, they lose. I already done went on the limb with the Steelers and the tie game. I'm trying to. I'm reasonable, so I'm gonna go with Saints.
Saints. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's going to be the wrap up of that.
Damn, hold on, bro. Hold on, man.
Boy, I love that you went into Hail Mary mode.
With Dolphins, bro.
Because you just
Man.
gonna Hail Mary.
Dolphins.
You about to Hail Mary everything from here on out. Like, John Week's about to get crazier and crazier as he goes down. He about to be like, I gotta climb out of this hole, man. He gonna like, I'm picking the opposite of what y'all pick. Like, whatever we pick as a team, he be like, give me the opposite of that.
Yep.
For sure.
I gotta try.
For sure. I mean, I don't blame you, man. That's gonna do it for this week. No, it ain't. Because I gotta I'll set a timeout right now. To the person that decided to burn Deion Sanders' jersey because you lost the #1 player in the nation who decided to go to a HBCU. Congratulations to you, young man. And all the white people that lost their minds because he had decided to go to a black college university. Y'all can, why don't y'all go kiss somebody else's ass? Don't nobody give a fuck about y'all being upset because he didn't choose your school. Grow the fuck up. But to the man that burned Deion Sanders' jersey, that was the dumbest, stupidest shit I've ever seen. Not because he stole a player from you, but because you should have been mad at the university. I remember not too long ago where Florida State had a chance to hire Deion Sanders as its head coach. That's not too long ago. That was like last year, right? When they talking about firing their coach and hiring Deion Sanders, that was a thing, right? That was something that they were talking about. And they didn't. They chose not to. So he accepted a job to Jackson State University. And then the kid decided, why would I go and play at the school my idol went to when my idol could actually coach me? That only makes sense to me. I mean, and he getting me paid, Barstow paying him some money, so it kind of evens the playing field. So, and it's not like I can't go to the NFL out of the HBCU. We talked about that on this channel before. You know how many NFL Hall of Famers went to HBCU and not to Ohio State, me being Ohio State Buckeye, or Michigan, or fucking USC, or Texas, Alabama. Or Alabama. More people probably, I'm telling you, Grambling probably got more people in the Hall of Fame than Alabama do right now. And that's real talk. We need to look that shit up. I'm going to Google it to make sure. But it's so many HBCU Hall of Famers. I don't blame the kid for going. But for the dumbass that decided that wanted to burn Deion Sanders' jersey, you shouldn't have been mad at Deion. You should have been mad at your university for not hiring Deion when they had a chance. That's your motherfucking fault. That ain't got nothing to do with Deion. And you're missing out on money. You could have just gave that to somebody. You could, if you was really upset, you could have just gave that to somebody who was broke. Nick or whoever. I'm not broke, but I mean I would have accepted it. I ain't got no problem with it. But I'm just saying, that's gonna wrap this motherfucker up. We appreciate y'all for watching. Continue to like, share, subscribe. Happy holidays. Enjoy the new year. We'll see y'all right before the new year. But holla at y'all till next time.
Let's go.